gangster way possible. He phased up out that pillar with his back turned
Oh
to
my
food.
god, what his back turned to? Welcome back to another video, y'all. Today we got a short one. When Obito clapped Danzo's henchmen with 0 difficulty, from Kage The DON. Without further ado, we're going to be getting into it. Link to the original video in the description down below. Make sure to go subscribe to Kage The DON, and let's get into it.
Okay, so boom! The scene kicks off with old man Danzo and his henchmen crossing this bridge until suddenly a kunai slashes through the air and strikes the ground behind them.
I swear, Danzo really thought he was him.
Waiting for something to happen, but after staring at it for a good 5 seconds, Danzo decides to turn around and see where it came from. And that is when we see Obito posted up on this pillar, glaring down at them like Batman staring down at Gotham before he proceeds to beat the sense out of every low tier.
What's going on here?
Obito then proceeds to chat it up with Danzo, stating that they haven't seen each other since the Uchiha incident. Then out of nowhere, the kunai goes off behind them. Fortunately for Danzo, he was unscathed by the explosion, but I just know that man was pissed. These butt brains have one job. You literally watch the kunai hit the ground, and y'all can't tell me you didn't see that paper bomb attached to it. If one of y'all don't
that is kind of crazy though.
To the other side of the bridge, worst security guards ever. I'd never hire y'all. All type of rocket launchers and rifles gonna get let into function. But you know what? I should have never had high expectations in the first place, considering the fact that the second half of this security team is related to this bomb. Danzo was cooked.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
From the jump.
That's crazy though.
These D-listers are all wrinkle face has, so he decides to
I don't even know these guys' names.
He immediately decides to unseal his right arm, then tells the bums to keep.
Also, I kind of find it crazy that Danzo has this huge seal on his, this huge metal case around his arm that no really even questions.
Obito occupied, and to keep their guard up because majority of his abilities are unknown. Now, in all fairness,
also Danzo taking off that arm case took so long just from the do as well.
This was a wild request. At the time of this fight, they thought this nigga was Madara. So to throw them in a fight with one of the most feared shinobis of all time with no knowledge of his abilities is insane. Nigga really said, keep your guard up. Keep my guard up for what? What am I supposed to be looking out for? Garbage ass scouting report, damn. With the grain of knowledge Danzo just gave them, the two of them quickly form a plan and decide to attack him together. So in unison, they both rush towards him. Torine decides to jump up first and sends a bunch of kunais.
That was weird, what the heck? Look at what these guys just hover up there.
Torine decides to jump up first and sends a bunch of kunais at Obito's dome, so Obito flips out the way to avoid getting sliced. But to my
that was kind of clean though.
Who was waiting for him on the other side, throwing up the Illuminati triangle, ready to hit him with a mind transfer jutsu. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this could have worked on any other opponent. An ambush from both sides is not a bad play, but that junk is not going to work with this man right here. And they found that out real quick, because before the mind transfer jutsu could hit him, Obito quickly vanished into the pillar. Torine and Fu, now confused as to where this man just went, begin to plan out their next moves, but not with the urgency I thought they should have had. They over there talking real casual, talking about some, yes, it's true, he really can pass through solid objects, but even if you can't see him, can you sense his chakra? I can't, it's completely gone. Nigga, if y'all don't cut the nonchalant act, this how it should've went down. Oh, where did he go? I don't know. Oh no, we gotta go. I don't know, these ninjas aren't concerned enough for me. It's low-key.
I just kind of find it crazy that Danzo got these two mid joning with him too.
Should have popped up mid-conversation and shattered his jaw, but instead, he politely waited for them to finish talking. Once they finished their conversation in the most gangster way possible, he phased up out that pillar with his back turned to
Oh my god, what his back turned to?
And tries to cut Obito's head in half, but of
hey, right there was
that
so
jump
clean.
Goes right through his head. Obito then grabs his fist, spins him around, then cocks back a meat knuckle sandwich. But before the punch could connect, Torine launches a kunai at his forehead. So to avoid the lethal blow, Obito uses his Kamui abilities just in time so that the kunai could pass right
that was
through.
A lucky save right there too.
These two are bums, I did think this move was a part of a more calculated, thought out plan of attack, considering we just seen this nigga phase through a pillar. But I was sadly mistaken, cause when the camera panned back to homeboy, that man had the most shocked expression on his face. Oh my, that was really all he had. Look at this disappointment, got that man looking just like the nigga from 9. Man, close your lips before somebody sticks something in between them. After phasing through the kunai, Obito finishes off his attack by clocking the brain cells.
Oh my god, he still hit him?
Must have not have been that heavy because that man got up with the quickness, then jumped right back to Torine. Now with their newfound information,
look at the concern on bro's face. He does not want to do this no more, man.
they're able to deduce that Obito can phase through stuff when he needs to. But if he wants to connect on an attack, then he has to manifest. So they decide to only aim for his counterattacks. Now, as smart of a play as that is, it loses majority of its weight when you say the whole plan right in front of his face. The fact that the niggas in Naruto are ninjas and they often forget to use the element of surprise never fails to amaze me. Obito even sarcastically pats them on the back for their plan, talking about something.
That was a very thoughtful analysis.
He is literally playing in your face. Every squad's gotta start communicating with their own cliques or something, because this is ridiculous. After sorting out the details for the rest of the plan, Danzo gives them the okay and they charge at Obito. Fu decides to attack first this time with another weak-ass sword swing. So Obito phases through it, then tries to knock his spine loose. Tsurune then uses that as an opportunity to strike with his Thanos-colored fist, but surprise, surprise, this man Obito uses his Kamui ability.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this. Yes, I remember this. That was crazy right there.
He also gave this man the cheese touch. They then both go crashing into the ground, and now Obito's just staring at them, probably feeling the same secondhand embarrassment I'm feeling. Nine over there talking about some.
Of course, he just pretended to attack to trick us. Damn it, we fell for it.
What? Yeah, like idiots.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah, y'all gotta be slow. You just finished saying out loud that you have to attack when he counters, and you're really surprised that the counter was a fake?
Yeah, these two are complete fodder, bro. That's like crazy. These guys are worse than like the Joni that was with Asuma. These guys are straight dookie.
Back up the poison while Obito gives him a very condescending glaze.
To think, you're with the Foundation. Danzo, you've got yourself an impressive array of subordinates.
Yeah, nigga, you're not slick. I see what you're doing here. This like when a dude drops 60 on a team, then daps them up after. Good game, guys. Yeah, y'all did good tonight. Keep on working hard. Nigga, shut up. I will cut the brakes on your car. You snatched my ankles and placed your nuts on my head in the same play. I'm about to get traded. Obito then disappears into the pillar, but Tsurune knows the fight is not over. So for his final move, he starts to unzip his sweater and take off his clothes. But before he could get the booty meat out, Obito pulls up behind him, hits him with the go ahead and log out for me teacher shoulder tap,
bro.
And he's him right on out of there. Unfortunately for Obito, touching his shoulder gave him the cheese touch, meaning there was only one thing that he could do. So with no hesitation, he rips that junk off, throws it on the ground, then kicks it at Fu's head. He does manage to dodge it, but of course,
it's like Zetsu's arm too, so yeah.
Because in the blink of an eye, Obito pops up right in front of him and sucks him into the Kamui dimension. We then cut to the Jawbreaker's Freak-a-League self-healing Sasuke, and she's over there fighting for her life, but not in the way we're thinking. She talking about some.
Here I am, all alone in the dark with Sasuke, taking care of him while resisting every urge in my body.
Oh, nah, she gotta be.
What type of urge are you resisting?
She definitely fit right in with Cardi and Rick Ross. Her weird ass. Even Sasuke's weirded out. Peep the side eye. He wants no parts. Before Karin could physically assault him, Obito pops up in the nick of time to save the day. So Sasuke immediately demands to be let out, and that's exactly what Obito did. And of course, this led us to the
here we go.
Sasuke vs. Danzo. Now, I would include that in this video, but guess what? I already did it. So if you haven't watched that fight already, now would be the perfect time to watch it.
I know, I'm probably gonna watch that, like...
So go watch it.
I will.
Overall,
soon.
A nice little appetizer fight. This fight reminds me of some Olive Garden breadsticks. Very good, but where's my food at? Tsurune and Fu managed to subseed my expectations, which is crazy because they weren't that high in the first place. Like,
bro, they're straight trash. That is why those two got turned into those, like, those soul puppets. You know, when Kabuto was making those puppets out of people? Yeah, they got turned into them. That's crazy, too.
Listen, they're -1 in attacks landing. They really ended the fight with the only successful attack landing on themselves. And finally, although his Kamui is definitely a broken jutsu, I must admit that Obito showed us yet again why he's one of the greatest Sharingan users of all time.
For real. Another S tier video from Kage The DON. I will be checking out that Danzo versus Sasuke battle, but I just want to check this one as like a little appetizer before I get into the main course. You know what I'm saying? Ha ha! But stay tuned for that one. Leave a like on Kage The DON and on this video. Peace out to ya. Bye bye.